Hey guys, how we doing? Yeah, I haven't done a review in a really long time, so this might be a little rusty, so I'm just asking for you to bear with me. You guys know I need to get back into my groove for this whole thing, but I am going to be doing a summer fragrance. Well, actually, it's definitely the spring-summer buy that you could go for, and this is going to be by a house that I don't believe I've reviewed yet before. I have like 150 some odd videos out, and I don't think I've reviewed anything from this house yet. And this one is going to be Paul Smith's Story. Now, I'm not used to the whole format that I used to do for my reviews, so I'm just kind of going out there, and hopefully I hit all this stuff right here, guys. But yeah, we'll first go into the bottle. Well, actually, this fragrance was released in 2006, so it is kind of a newer fragrance. I consider anything released 2005 and above to still, be a newer fragrance when it comes down to it. But, yeah. Paul Smith's Story. It's actually meant to kind of look like a storybook, which, hey, first time I've ever seen a bottle look like a storybook, so, hey, you definitely get a mark for a, a unique bottle in there. But let's get to the notes of this fragrance, alright? On Paul Smith's Story, we do have top notes of grapefruit, bergamot, and green ivy. We have middle notes of jasmine and green rose. Actually, that green rose kind of interests me in this fragrance. And then we have base notes of modern musks, mineral amber, and cedarwood. But now time to what really matters to me, and hopefully matters to all of you too. And that's, how will this smell on your skin? Now, first off, it's a very refreshing fragrance. It's kind of a crisp green fragrance. When you first spray this on for the first 10 minutes, it'll kind of smell like Windex, honestly. Windex, or I don't know, Walmart Windex, off-brand Windex. But it kind of just has that little bit of alcohol-y vibe to it. Now, if it stayed this way throughout the whole fragrance, I would not be a big fan of this one at all. But actually, after it dies down in about 10 minutes, when the alcohol starts to calm down a little bit, you get not really grapefruit, but you really get that green ivy. Now, with this green ivy, I want you to think kind of a soapy green ivy, kind of like a Terry Mugler's Mugler cologne. It's just kind of that soapy green feel to it. Now, as far as the jasmine in this fragrance, jasmine, can't really pick up too much jasmine in here. If it is, it's not really a sweeter jasmine like what I'm used to smelling, where it's not really too floral. It's just kind of that crisp, somewhat bright green. But don't think bright like Lacoste Essential. This is much more mellow than Lacoste Essential. But really, it probably picks up from those middle notes, that green rose, because that's really what I smell with this. Like if you were to kind of, cut open a stem of a plant or a tree and, just kind of get that green aroma from it. But as far as how the bottom notes work in here, there's definitely musks in here, so the modern musk is there. The mineral amber, I don't really pick up any amber in here. Amber is generally a sweeter note. This fragrance doesn't really get sweet. And the cedarwood, it does get a little woody, but really I think instead of the cedarwood, I actually smell more of a vetiver. It's kind of a little bit of an earthy, kind of that earthy green feel that vetiver will give you. But really how it smells on my skin is, yeah, it really does smell like just something you'd smell in spring. Like, for instance, you could use fresh cut grass as something you could use. I really think it smells somewhat like, if you were to take a machete to, I don't know, a garden of ferns, just a garden of all green plants, just to cut everything down. And after you cut everything down with your machete, you just get that crisp aroma. You know what I mean? It's just this refreshing, soapy, crisp green aroma. Now, this won't offend anybody. I can't picture really anybody come out and saying like, man, this stuff sucks. All it is it's refreshing, green, and crisp. I mean, really, this could even get confused with body wash or something just because it has such a soapy vibe to it. It's very inoffensive and almost doesn't even smell like it's a men's fragrance. Like I said, it smells more like a soap would. But yeah, as far as just like, just cutting down a green forest with a machete and walking through it right after, that is pretty much how I'd sum up Paul Smith's Story. Now, how to apply this particular fragrance. This doesn't project a lot. I'm a fan of the Mugler cologne. And just because of how inoffensive it is, it's crisp and it's green. Some people aren't. This isn't a fragrance that will give you crazy projection. Basically, to apply this one right here, the spritzer's alright. So, decent sized spritzer. This one, I'd spray, well, I don't have anything on right now, so I might as well spray it on. I do one spray on each wrist, right there. I do one on the chest, and one directly in the center of the neck. Now, with me and fragrances, certain fragrances will overwhelm my nose a lot. A lot of you guys know this from when I used to do my old videos. So this one is actually one that I can wear directly underneath my neck, because a lot of times I can't if they're too sweet. They'll just drive me nuts. They'll become cloying to me. I can wear this directly under my neck and have it not offend me. Have it, my nose, keep it under control. Actually, this I think smells better than a lot of deodorants. So I'll actually sometimes just put like one spray of this on my chest when I go to work out. And I'm feeling nice, lively, and refreshed the whole time I'm working out before. I've actually gotten complimented on this before. Like I said, the projection is very moderate. It's a very close to the skin fragrance, and it will last you about probably 4 to 6 hours, I'd say. Really depends on your skin. Once the heat kicks up, though, this should last on your skin a little while, and it's very, very, very easy to wear, guys. But yeah, overall, Paul Smith Story is definitely a very, very nice fragrance. This one right here, like I said, I don't like it quite as much as I do the Mugler cologne, which I believe I rated an 8 out of 10, which I do. I thoroughly enjoy that. I actually swapped it to Brandon a while back. I miss it. But this one, you know what, I'm going to give this a 7.5 out of 10. I mean, it won't really blow you away, but the way my grading system works, a 7.5 out of 10 is kind of equivalent to a 75 out of 100, or a C+, you could say. So definitely, this is definitely a workhorse fragrance. I mean, you could wear this anywhere, anytime. I used a lot of this just for the fact that it's so damn easy to wear. And it works so good for the heat. This is the one I grab for when it's really hot out. And I actually owe this fragrance to one of my buddies, Unhallowed 45. Provided me with this one right here, and I definitely thank him because it's one I actually pull for pretty often, just because it's so easy to wear. But my final rating on this, like I said, will be a 7.5 out of 10. And my compliment rating on this is going to be a 7 out of 10, because like I said, it comes off much like you'd think a soap would. It's almost like you're not wearing much, just that, you know, you're super clean, super fresh and clean. This is a so fresh and so clean type fragrance, you know what I mean? But yeah, Paul Smith Story. I hope you guys enjoyed the review. I am going to do a sneak preview of another fragrance I'm going to review. Like I said, I am a little rusty. I'm so glad to be back doing videos, though. So bear with me as far as that goes. I'm not sure if I'll do any editing in this video yet, but I'll do a sneak preview. Alright. I don't know if you guys can see that. Alright. Some of you might know what that is. Some of you might not, but if you do know what it is, you probably know I'm pretty excited to review it. But yeah, please always rate, comment, subscribe, guys. Oh, I also got a lot of questions about what's it called, my other channel, my T-Fitness TV. I'm going to do another weigh-in in there probably on Friday as a part of the old 8 weeks to a great physique thing, just to kind of show some people my new channel. But yeah, I'll put a link in my other channel below. It's T-Fitness TV for, like I said, supplement reviews, workout stuff, all that good stuff. And yeah, guys, I'll see you later, and I hope you all have a great one. Alright, bye, guys.